Okay, good day. Welcome to C7 Hobbies, Episode 3. I'm Colossal Meltdown. My friends call me Colossal or CMD. Why Colossal? Well, with the name of Mike Roch, let's just continue with Colossal. Are you starting out in the hobby and transporting your troops in old donut or Warhammer boxes? Oh, that didn't sound good, eh? Well, I'm going to show you about my move from cardboard boxes to battle-ready cases, how I evolved from my army storage over time and what I learned. At the end, you'll see my Acme Super Trooper Holder Turbo 3000 Z system. It's a beauty, eh? Beauty. Majority of people expect top-tier traveling or storage containers for armies, and that's great, eh? But what about the rest of us? Well, buckle up. In my many travels across the Great White North with my troops, they have remained together and on their bases. How can that be, you ask? Well, it was not always the case. Let's go back to the beginning. Before the internet hit puberty and we had to deal with all those awkward moments. Like others, I too started with a shoebox and even tried egg cartons. I even wrapped my most delicate troops in bubble wrap. And this is a good start. Pros, it's cheap and it can work. Cons, not ideal for painted models, and it may not survive a snowbank drop. Besides, nobody likes soggy cardboard. Over time, I eventually upgraded to a parts drawers cabinet. I started with a metal blue case, loads of space, ideal for my Napoleonics. Also, great for hiding snacks from your buddy during a game night. Oh, score! Jelly log! Back then, Warhammer figures came in blister packs, and you got one small foam piece for each pack. Today, you can purchase different foam sheets, sizes, and thicknesses. One could use felt sheets. Heck, you could even use paper towels. I use these foam pieces to help ensure that nothing is rolling around, and it allowed me to store my larger troops laying down. They're not dead, they're just resting. Eventually, I got a smaller drawers cabinet in plastic. This has been okay, but the drawers can open too easily. It was not the ideal upgrade. It now mostly just holds extra and leftover pieces from previous builds. You can look to do other held tool storages. With the advancement of cabinet and drawer technology, now they have stackable cabinets with organizers that interlock and are modular. One can even use portable small parts organizers depending on the depth and the size of the compartments and the army that you're using. You don't need something so big or don't have enough of an army yet, only have a couple of kill teams or troop. No worries. For the next level of hobby engineering, my brother uses really useful boxes or any of their equivalents. It's like carrying around a tiny army base with snack protection. Easy stack boxes, perfect for kill team, or 32mm bases. Now, you'll notice troops along the side. Yes, you saw that right. Magnets for the win. So here, there are two different options, and it's up to you and what you prefer. Majority of people use metal plates or equivalent and glue magnets to the bottom of their miniatures. Another option is to tape or sticky tack magnets to the container and then glue washers to your miniatures. If you do the metal route, back then we had to use stainless steel foil rolls and cut out the sizes you needed with tin snips. Note, please be very extra careful. You can easily cut or harm yourself. Be sure to use hockey tape and tape up those edges after they've been all cut out. Now, today you can order pre-measured cut pieces. This is a lot easier to line your containers. Then glue or sticky tack a magnet under your miniatures. Or go the cheaper route. You can use glue or sticky tack the magnets to the containers, or even tape. Then you can glue or tack your washers to your figures. Whichever floats your boat, eh? Then the question comes up, what size magnet should you use? Well, that too comes to preference. If you want to make a statement, Like sticking your chaos to the hood of your car, eh? Use 15 by 3 millimeters. But really, those are great for hanging upside down or for your vehicles. 7 millimeter by 3 millimeters will also be solid and can be used for troops. What? Oh, for my American audiences, a millimeter? That's like small. Like really, really small. About like this, eh? Uh, give or take a Tuesday. However, with those magnet sizes, you do risk possibly ripping a miniature off the base when you try to get your miniature out. I personally use 5 by 2 millimeters for my spindling a little army. It makes it easier to take the miniatures off the metal plate. You won't rip a miniature off their base because, again, the magnets will have an extra millimeter give from the metal. But because of this, those magnets will not work well if you want to hang off lids or off the sides. In the end, it ain't how pretty it is. It's about making sure your dreadnought doesn't do a triple axle in the trunk of your Civic, eh? Now you may ask, Colossal, what happens when you need to travel with a 2,000 plus army, full table terrain, rule books, codex, dice, and all that? Well, with bigger armies come bigger boxes, toolbox sets. My modular portable storage system with wheels like the Acme Super Turbo 3000Z system, it's a beauty, eh? Until you roll it over the curb in the parking lot and your towel take more damage than an entire game, eh? Well, unless of course you've magnetized your miniatures and lined the bins with metal sheets, as one has done here, or the other option, again, of gluing sticky tack of magnets through the bins. Again, you can have your troops hanging off on the inside lid. Another option I have done for more safety of my armies, you can get varied types of containers, the dollar store, Dollarama, etc. Line the containers with foam or felt. You can even add covers for extra protection. As shown here, some of my Aspect Warriors, larger ones for my Storm Guardians, another one for my Wraith Lord, one for 2 bike squads. They are stackable. Heck, you can even use a small box too. Here I have one for my tanks. In most of my containers, I've come to use more felt than foam. If you have an army with stickly bits and tips, they can easily get attached, which is frustrating and can lead to breakage when putting them in or trying to take them out. Reuse old packaging or storing extra magnetized pieces for your larger weapons and guns. Like this, eh? It's your army, your storage. You can do whatever you need to make it work. I hope this helped or inspired you to look for other methods of storing and transporting your armies. So whether you're using a shoebox or a shrine made of foam, felt, and duct tape, remember, it's not about how it looks, eh? It's about how loud you scream when it tips over when you hit a pothole driving to game night, eh? Be sure to like and subscribe to not miss any future episodes. Please share any ideas and comments below. I'll read each comment. Check out the official C7 Hobby store, link below. Get yourself or a loved one something nice, eh? I greatly appreciate all the support. I wouldn't be able to do this without you. Thank you so much. Go forth, be awesome, and paint for the paint gods.